Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So I missed out some of your messages and a huge shout out to a couple of you guys, by the way. So, oh not this. So apparently there is a new code that I just completely missed. I'm not sure where the code was actually revealed. I was actually actively looking for more codes, but I guess I didn't try hard enough. I didn't check Discord maybe. So thanks to Scopes PR and Brace 1993. We are of the same age. Cool. There is another code called Enter the Show, so I haven't actually input it just yet. I don't want to spoil myself, so let's take a look at what it entails together, right? Go to settings here, go to exchange code reward, enter the show. I'm not sure whether the caps is necessary or not. You know what? Let's just try. One small letter over there. It's not case sensitive. Okay, so we get 60 clear drops, which is a lot better than the previous code, but it is still just like a third of a summon, right? It's not even a single summon. We get some dust and some Sharpodonty, I have to get used to this name, which is really good. So this is really great for upgrading. We have bottle of pages, which I think I'm just going by my own mental capacity here. This is supposed to give us resources for insight, right? Yes, I got it right. This is for insight. Okay, perfect. And enlightenment, which is to upgrade your equipment, also known as your Psy Cubes. Yes, I am a very smart man, I know. Okay, so that is the new code. So yeah, thanks a lot for that. Anyway, for the rest of this video, as the title suggests, I want to show you guys a little bit of what I've explored and what I've figured out. So I know in the previous video, or like how many videos was that? I said that I don't think it makes sense to merge cards because it doesn't make sense just going by numbers. And I still back that up. Going by just strictly your skill numbers, it doesn't make sense. So let me show you what I'm talking about, right? So over at the Pneuma, okay, I know it's called Pneuma by the way, the Pneuma analysis, let's take a look at our character, for example, right? So what I'm talking about is if you take a look at her skills, so if you have 1 star of this skill, it only has a 200% multiplier. I mean, it has a 200% multiplier, but if you increase it to 2 stars, it only increases by 100%. And what I'm talking about is you need 2 of these to equate into 1 of that. And the problem with having 2 of these is, number 1, you need to take up 1 turn, 1 action point just to combine this with another one of the Vigor handbags and then use this afterwards. So you're still taking up 2 action points, but you're dealing less damage. You're dealing 100% relative damage less overall. But what I did not consider is the benefits of actually merging and combining and moving, right? So let's take a look at all of that in this single video itself. Alright, so let me show you a little bit about the game mechanics, right? So okay, you know what? Let me just skip ahead first. What you notice is that whenever we use a skill, we gain 1 Moxie. So that's I guess the topic of today's video about Moxie, right? So whenever you use a skill, you're gonna gain 1 Moxie. You gain 5 Moxie, you can use your ultimate after that. So pretty damn cool. So we're just gonna chuck in some skills like that just to wait out this turn. Okay, and now we have more different skill cards over here. So I kind of want to show you. Okay, give me a second. And 1 second. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. I want to show you the effects of combining cards. Okay, so I'm going to combine it this way. So that means that we will have 1 stack over here and we have another stack over here that they're going to combine, right? Take a look at our Moxie. Frick. Take a look at our Moxie level. So Eternity has 2 Moxie and ET over here has 4 Moxie. So what happens when we combine like that? 1 single move, that increases ET's Moxie by 1. That also increased Eternity's Moxie by not just 1 but by 2. So what happened here is because we moved our card once, that increases the corresponding character's Moxie by 1. So we actually moved her Tau, so she increased Moxie by 1. But because we merged her Tau afterwards, merged her skill, right? That further increased our Moxie by another 1 more. So in 1 single move, I did 1 single move, that increased 3 Moxie in my team. And of course, this also exponentiates. If you're able to cascade a lot of skills, right, make them all combine together, there is unlimited potential in the amount of Moxie that you can obtain in 1 single move that doesn't have to be actively using the skill. So with this move itself, this gave me enough Moxie for me to charge up my ultimate so that I can use it in the next round and do a bunch of controls and all that kind of stuff. So that is the beauty of moving your skills around. So take a look at Soneto over here, right? She has 2 Moxie. I'm going to move it like that. She's actually going to have 4 Moxie. And if I use this, she's going to gain her ultimate afterwards. So that's how I gain 3 Moxie in 1 single move. Okay, it's not really 1 single move, but within 1 single turn, I was able to generate a lot of Moxie for her. Okay, maybe to give you guys another example, right? So let's say I have 2 of these cards here. I can either use it twice. Okay, it doesn't make sense to use a counter card twice. Like that, it doesn't make sense. But the thing is, I could use it twice to maybe double the effect, like double damage or something like that for more DPS overall, right? But this only generates 2 Moxie for me because it is 2 active card users. On the other hand, what I could do is I could move it first, combine it, and that gives me 2 natural Moxies, and then I use it afterwards for, let's say this is a DPS skill, right? This is gonna deal less DPS like I talked about at the start with Eternity's damage output going from 200% to 300% from a 1-star cut to a 2-star cut. But right now I'm technically exchanging that excess DPS that I would have if I just attack twice, but right now I get 1 extra Moxie this way, which would then generate my ultimate, which could potentially deal an insane amount of DPS. So this is actually a pretty good way for you to generate Moxie, especially if your character is very ultimate centric, right? So for example, Eternity, I would say that she's kind of ultimate centric because she needs it to heal herself, and she's a DPS character, so the healing is going to be quite essential. So depending on what you need, that's the beauty of this game, right? Depending on what you need, if you need healing, you can definitely generate more Moxie this way. You can purposefully play the right cards, literally, to generate more Moxie and allow you to heal yourself with your own ultimate afterwards. And I mean, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm just talking about her ultimate over here, Anecdotes in Exeter. So yeah, that is the idea behind Moxie and how it works, and it is really a lot more in-depth than I thought. And right now I've just opened a whole bunch, many wormholes about how I can potentially maximize my gameplay by just making sure that I'm always micromanaging all of my Moxies, making sure that I'm not overusing my skills so that I don't overflow, because there is no way that you can get more than 5 Moxie, for example, right? So if I were to not use my ultimate, instead I were to use another skill to attack, that is wasting 1 Moxie, so to speak. So there is many layers of thinking in trying to make sure that your team is running efficiently and making sure that you're using your resources according to whatever they describe. Oh my god, I just failed. Okay, anyway, that's not the point of this video. I'm not clearing this is not part of the equation. So anyway, you can always just restart for free. It's not going to cost you anything at all. You can try it all over again. So anyway, that's it for this video. And yeah, let me know if you have any other interesting facts that you have discovered along the way. Any tip that you have for me as well. So I'll try my best to read all of your messages. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Reverse 1999 content. Now with that said, this has been Very Free to Play. As always, I will see you in the next video.